I'm Hans Klimt in the Ron Paul campaign out of Oslo, Norway. If you follow politics, you now see that there's a bill out that is trying to make the telecom companies give away all their data to the federal government. And up to now, they had the problem that if they gave away the data, people could sue them. So what they're trying to introduce now is an immunity bill where the telecom companies cannot be sued for giving out data. And that way they say they can track terrorists and all that. And what's happening now is that your civil liberties and your freedom is being eaten away by the federal government because they will use this for a lot more than tracking terrorists. That's just the excuse they have for just getting the bill through. What they will increasingly use this ability to extract data out of all the telecom companies to track your every move. And if not now, it will happen in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. The data will be there and the government can get it. So the IRS will have it, the Homeland Security will have it, the draft will have it. The entire government apparatus will have access to this data and they will abuse it. You can be sure about that. So my suggestion to you, especially if you're a Ron Paul supporter, is to get as much as possible of your telecom and internet-related activities out of the United States of America. Because the United States of America is the largest, strongest, biggest federal government there is in the entire world. And they can get their will through. And they will probably make this bill pass. You know, this immunity bill will probably pass. And that will give them free access to everything. So you want to move as much as possible out. And as many of you know, I have an email company called Runbox. I founded that in 1999. And Runbox is based out of Oslo, Norway. And here in Norway, we have very strong personal privacy laws protecting people's data. So in Norway, you need a Norwegian subpoena to get data out of a Norwegian company. And it's extremely hard to get. I mean, in the US, it's very easy to get a subpoena. And especially with the Immunity Act, they can just issue subpoenas left and right and just get the data. But if they want data out of us in Norway, a U.S. subpoena actually doesn't help. I've gotten U.S. subpoenas myself, and I turned them down. I say, you need a Norwegian subpoena. So they have to go to Norwegian court, and Norwegian courts are very restrictive, extremely restrictive in what they give out. So I want you to move your email out of the U.S. That's your best bet. It's a simple thing to do. And if you have your email today, you probably have maybe a Hotmail account, a Yahoo Mail account, a Gmail account, a AOL Mail account. Those are all based in the US. And with this Immunity Act, the government is going to have full access to everything in your account. They will track your every move and they can use that information against you. I mean, you will leave traces and you will write stuff that maybe make you liable for this and that, and they will pull out that, and some of you they will go after, and they will have all that data, and they will use it against you. You can bet on that. You can bank on that. So what you can do is to move your email to Norway. Go to www.runbox.com, runbox.com, and sign up a Runbox account. That way you will have your email in Norway. Norway is the country created the idea of an ombudsman. And in Norway, there is actually a government-funded ombudsman for personal privacy, digital privacy. A very strong body of government that's protecting just that. Especially if you're an American citizen based in the U.S. and you have your activities in the U.S., you want to get as much as possible out, and especially your email. Store your email outside. And if the IRS or whatever tries to get a subpoena to use your email against you, I'm telling you, they'll have a very tough time getting it out of Runbox. Getting it out of Google, Gmail is very easy. Yahoo, Yahoo has a track record of landing people in China in prison because they just hand out their email. And it's scary stuff. So get whatever you can out of the US and start with your email. Do that today. Sign up for a Runbox account and close down whatever email account you have in the US with a US company. I'm Hans Klimt in the Ron Paul campaign out of Oslo, Norway. Proud to be with you.